toss and the match from South Africa. Brian Murphy to flick the coin. Waqar Younis has asked for tails.
Got it.
And he's got it. Waqar once again looking to bat first.
Yeah, we probably didn't get enough runs the last game, so hopefully today we're going to try to get some more runs and put pressure on the Zimbabweans.
Well, many things would have been said in the team meeting today and last night. One thing probably that must have been stressed: don't take Zimbabwe non-seriously.
Yeah, that's true. We're not going to take them easy at all, and we're going to try to win this game and get back into the tournament. I mean, losing first game wasn't very pleasant, but so hopefully we're going to try to win it today.
And you dearly missed in Zamam ul Haq there in the last game.
Yeah, of course. We were just lacking a little bit in the middle order, but then that's it. What can one do? I mean, we just got to make sure that we should try to win this one.
Okay, Waqar, all the best.
Thank you.
Brian, well, it's a win situation for you. You lost plenty of one-days.
Yes, that's correct. We have to win this game.
And have you planned anything special for the Pakistanis?
No, we just got to play disciplined cricket, bowl well up front, and support the bowlers in the field, and then we're looking for a good batting performance.
And Sean Irwin, do you plan to have him up there in the order?
Yeah, he's just going one ahead of Heath Streak, batting at 7. Yeah.
Okay, Brian, all the best.
Thank you very much, Ruiz.
Well, the news from the centre out here is that Waqar Younis once again has won the toss and have elected to bat first.
Well, confirmation that there's no change to the Pakistan side. The point made by Waqar Younis that they're rusty, that's all, and that he wants to stick with the fellas that he believes are the men to win him this competition. Zimbabwe, they have made just one-day cricket. He's played test matches before. He's a natural opener, but he's coming into the side in the middle order. They're going to persevere with Dougie Marilia at the top, and no place there for Craig Wishart. Those are the sides then. We're ready for the action. We'll pick it up with the Pakistan openers at the wicket, and commentating is Sanjay Manjrekar and Ranjit Fernando.
Tawfiq Umar is the left-handed batsman. Made his debut in the last game, age 20. And the right-hander Shahid Afridi is giving him company. Blasted his way to 22 in the last match, but didn't last long enough. Big shout. Fuller delivery. The ball just smacked on his pads, and the line was probably on middle and leg. And Heath Streak got some movement in the air. Pitching on leg stump, so that it was fine there, but hitting him on leg stump. And there was a bit of a movement there. Heath Streak was getting, so the ball could have been missing leg stump on that occasion.
Nichols, the right decision made by him. It's a little bit of pad and it's running down for 4. Streak just straying down leg side, and the Pakistan is picking up runs. That finishes the over. Pakistan 5 for no loss.
Slight pouring in length there. Got the thigh pad, and it went fine. There was no chance for that fielder at deep fine leg to get around.
Oh, pulled away by Omar. Good looking shot. Oh, mid wicket, the ball's racing down to the boundary. So that's a good looking shot by the young man, showing plenty of confidence.
Good shot by this very talented left-hander. Travis Friend, this is the stock length. He tends to get a little short. May have been an attempted bouncer there.
Oh, that's gone up in the air and straight over, fine leg for 6. You just can't keep this man quiet for too long. Shahid. Oh, that's beautifully struck, and that's sailing over, hitting the boundary boards full, and that's 6. What a good shot by Shahid Afridi. Picked that one very quickly.
Well, one of the modern changes in the rule, if the ball hits the rope on the full, it's 6. A lot of bottom hand on that one. Didn't quite get into the middle of the bat. Had that happened, it would have cleared the stadium. But really gave it everything, Shahid Afridi. The length was perfect for him. Good length, so he could get underneath that one. Just sailed along.
That's a good shot by Taufik. He's too prepared to swing his arms around. And that's hit into the vacant areas over the bowler's head. Very well struck.
Smart thinking by the young man. He knew a new bowler was introduced. Maybe a little short of confidence starting up. He's just taking him on.
Safe, just over the head of mid-on and racing away to the boundary.
That's a backbreaker for any fast bowler. Shahid Afridi really staying in the crease and thumping the ball hard. Just a little short. All he had to do was to clear that mid-on. Powerful hit.
Well, that's infuriating for Heath Streak. As you said, Rami, it's been a good over. And it's not badly short, but it's short enough for Afridi to see an opportunity. And he's so strong, Afridi. Wonderful work. He knows he's done it. And he's given out by Eddie Nichols. Andy Flower, who's had a great year with the bat, has a great moment with the gloves.
That's a fantastic piece of wicket keeping. And, inexperience being shown there by the youngster Taufik Umar. He knew the keeper was standing up, so he had to be careful, especially to the deliveries going down the leg. This one could be quite intentional. On that leg stump, missing it, and then not being able to maintain the balance, and too late really to come back in the popping crease. So delight for Zimbabwe. Got rid of Taufik Umar, was shaping up well. Gone for 18 in Pakistan, 45 for 1.
Said Anwar, the new batsman, brilliant dashing left-handed player. And he's there because Andy Flower has pulled off a blinder behind the stumps. Look at this footwork, glove work. Look at the balance there, taking the ball back to the stumps on the inside. That is all made by the footwork. Fantastic work from Andy Flower.
And copybook wicket keeping there. Finish was absolutely brilliant.
Oh, wow. Mr. Sharp, we're going to have another look at that. Gary Brent seemed very certain.
Well, this looked very close indeed. Now the umpire had to think of the angle of the ball, bowling from close of the stumps and maybe just drifting, but very close indeed. A cross-batted shot. Certainly very fortunate to be given the benefit of the doubt. Got to be careful.
He creamed it. He seriously did time that.
Exquisite timing indeed. The ball wasn't a quick one. All he had to do was to time it and find the gap. And the fielders had no chance. The point fielder as well as the man backing the boundary.
It's hit up officially over mid-wicket. Ball's running down to the boundary. They won't stop it. So Said Anwar looking to break the shackles.
Yeah, Travis Friend just a fraction short here. And Said Anwar, look at the backlift. Beautifully.
Oh, that's a great shot. That's gone miles into the sky and hitting the top of the stands. A superb shot. You just can't keep this man quiet. He finishes that over with a brilliant 6. Pakistan 69 for 1.
Just one too many slow balls, I think. Look at that. Just gave himself some room and a magnificent swing of the bat. And that has gone for miles.
What a six that was. It's gone miles up. Just see, it's hitting the top of the stand. That's the longest six one could see here. Oh, that's delicately played down to third man. Just fine between the wicket keeper and in the wick and slip area for 4. Pakistan 7-6 for 1. That's brilliantly struck on the offside. A half volley, and SHARJAH Afridi, he gives it the treatment.
Yeah, bowling a 4-5 field, you cannot give the batsman any room outside off stump. That's a poor delivery, a very poor delivery, and any player of any class would have dispatched that for 4. He's got to get into middle and leg stump. Give them no room whatsoever, but it's still beautifully executed. After 22 overs, 4.5 per over. Murphy's got none for 10, Irvin none for 15.
Uses his hit, and another great shot. That's soaring over 6. Right into the stands. So Murphy too getting the treatment from Afridi. He's been dealing in the currency of 6s.
Yeah, he's backing himself with $1,000 on offer here today for the most 6s. Another full toss. Just hasn't bowled a consistent pace with his leg spinners today.
So the crowd in anticipation of the 50. That's lapped away for the single. Brings Afridi his half century.
Yes, well done, SHARJAH Afridi. A little more responsible today. Has got him 50 in 97 minutes.
Another full toss. Another good strike. That might have gone all the way. It has.
Strong wrist. Wonderful timing. SHARJAH Afridi hitting his 5th 6. Attempted slow delivery. That ended up being a full toss and nicely put away.
They're coming thick and fast now, and there's a Pakistan stronghold of support. Realizing that a really dominant position is developing here. I can see a monumental score.
Thank you. That's right. The edges are now carrying to the boundary. The batsmen finding the gaps quite regularly. And this must be hurting Zimbabwe.
Oh, he gave that a thumb. He just gave himself a touch of room so he could swing the arms freely, and just gave it a terrific bunt down the ground.
Yes, I think Heat Streak saw him getting away from the line and tried to bowl a York. It turned into a full toss and bang. That was hit very, very hard indeed. There you see him making room so that he could swing the arm, swing the bat through.
His streak has done it. Afridi's innings come to a close. There won't be any more one-day hundreds for him, at least not today. And the virtue of bowling straight has paid off for the big fella from Turkmine outside Bulawayo.
Well, Afridi would be disappointed here. It was looking very good. Once again, trying to make room, swing the arm, swing the bat. Nicely bowled by Heat Streak, straight on the middle stump. SHARJAH Afridi getting his 1750, gone for 67. Pakistan 136 for 2.
So well the other day, and his streak has done the trick here. nice and straight. And Afridi may well look at that stroke on the replay and think to himself, yuck.
Surely miss an opportunity here. You miss those, you do look ugly. But when you connect, you become an instant hit. Joy for heat streak.
He's hit that magnificently. It's beaten Sean Irvin down there at long off, gave him no chance. Hit it nice and straight. 4 to end the over, so after 32, it's 153 for 2.
This was on the cards. He was getting restless, Saeed Anwar, and this is a typical Saeed Anwar drive. Good flow of the bat and some good wrist work at the point of impact. And there she goes. Gave it everything. Such a classy player, Saeed Anwar. He's moved on to 49.
Oh, no, it's too much bounce there, I think. But he's beaten him in the air. He's beaten him with flight.
The slowness of the ball has deceived Saeed Anwar. Finished his shot, you'll see here, much earlier. And then the ball comes.
Rolling his little medium paces, rolling his slow ball out of the back of the hand. He's got that one away, though. Too short and not quick enough.
And that's 50 for Saeed Anwar. Well, he's a busy man when he comes to Sharjah. He's 1150 in one-day international here at this venue, coming off 67 balls. And it's the fastest 50 in the tournament. Would you believe it? And here's the reason why. The ball so very slow to come onto the batsman. In fact, that wasn't a spectacular shot, but it was a good shot.
Now that will run away, I feel. Poor delivery.
Well, normally you see a quicker delivery. Played fine, bowler space is used. This is a very skillful shot by Yusuf Yohana. It was a slow ball with just a drifter down on the leg side and the deftest of touch. Beautifully played.
Taken 76 wickets, economy rate of 4.7, pretty good for a part-timer. And he's gone for it, Saeed Anwar, and that is a big one. That's into the stadium.
It's a beautiful Saeed Anwar lofted shot. It's always a picture. Set himself up, predetermined step out, got in the right position. Got the distance well as well, without really looking for power.
Grant Flower holding up his hands here saying, come on. Tried to field it, I couldn't get there, but that's the game of cricket.
He's a cruel man, Grant Flower. This man just got some medical attention, and that's what he does to him. Not a very sturdy man.
Do you hear that from Andy Flower just then? Come on, boys, he can't use his wrists now. He's all tied up. He doesn't miss a trick, does he? There it is. Oh, he'd be disappointed with that. That was just from such a great player. Just what an awful shot.
Well, they found a weakness in a great player. Just manhandle him before. One delivery before, and it does the trick. Perfect left arm spinner's delivery. He was looking for the spin that wasn't there, and in the end looked a very tired shot. Saeed Anwar played a useful hand there. Played quite well. Got 64, and 188 for 3 is Pakistan.
Yunus Khan, right-hander, just 23 years of age. The dismissal. See the bottom hand come through. He wasn't happy. Top hand's not even on the bat. Change of angle. He's gone for the big one. You do use a bit more bottom hand when you're trying to hit one out of the park, but you can see that he didn't keep his eyes on the ball. There's some very clever cricket from Grant Clark. Yusuf Yohana. And that's high, and it's out to Henry Alonga, who's just come on as a substitute, and he's taken the catch. Well, now, has this set the cat amongst the pigeons? Ranjit Fernando.
Thank you, Bruce. Yes, I mean, that's a big break for Zimbabwe. Yusuf Yohana looking to take on middle here. And Henry Alonga, the substitute, he clings on to it. Yohana's gone for 26, Pakistan 190 for 4.
Abdul Razak is the new batsman. Let's have another look back here at the end of Yusuf Yohana. See how it hits the bottom of the bat. The ball goes up and down she comes, and into some very safe hands. Well done, Henry Alonga, who's out there as a substitute fielder. It's a facet of Zimbabwe, just how well they catch the ball in the deep. Nice catch in the deep then by Henry Alonga. We just saw how a new pair at the crease. Well, that's a good hit, actually. In fairness to Yunus Khan, the ball was tossed up a bit higher, but because it was wide, leg stump way, allowed him to throw everything at it. That's a pity, because there's a lot of good work being undone there. Oh, Abdul Razak. He's given that a terrific hit over wide mid-on.
Abdul Razak has really bludgeoned that away. It's hit the meat of the bat, and it's gone far away.
Very fine strike. Oh, gee, that's a good stroke. Lovely straight swing of the bat through that full toss, but he hit it hard enough for mid-off to have no chance.
No allowances made for the youth. He's been given the treatment.
Very interesting to watch Abdul Razak when he's looking to really attack the ball. He watches it closely. Massive. A massive strike. He loves them there, Abdul Razak. Length ball, leg stump is help yourself for this strong and natural cricketer.
What a shot. Abdul Razak just lashing at that, and it just clears the boundary by yards.
That's when the ball is delivered.
That's an amazing hit. That really is a ferocious hit. He was looking to open up so that he could swing the bat down, and he got his way in the end.
This really is a gem of an innings by Abdul Razak. You're talking about his backlip, which would allow him to play anywhere. This time he chooses the straight area behind the bowler. Beautiful swing of the bat.
Hit very hard, and a direct hit, and he's gone. Abdul Razak, unlucky dismissal, but Brian Murphy hitting the bullseye.
I just got the feeling he wasn't too keen to run. There was a run, the fielder was right on the circle there, but when he hit it, he was really very much in the crease, so he had to run that extra yard. Wasim Akram had no doubt in his mind, but it went quickly to that fielder. That just added to his troubles. Direct hit, and Abdul Razak comprehensively run out. But what an innings he's played. 45 of just 36 balls, and Pakistan 258 for 6.
Rashid Latif, the keeper, 33 years of age, and he's here because of Abdul Razak had to leave. Courtesy, excellent fielding by the Zimbabwean skipper. Really at the edge of the circle, had to hit the stumps to get rid of Abdul Razak, and Razak really had hit the ball so hard that he could have never got in time. Pick up a run of the last ball of the 50th over. That's a good show by the Pakistanis. 14 runs coming in that last over, and they'll be delighted with this effort. Initially looking for a target of 250 or thereabouts. Now we've actually gone on to make 279.
All right. Everybody chipping in, and even Wasim Akram like a spring chicken at the end of that dart to get up to around about 280. 279 for 6. It finished at nothing but trouble for Zimbabwe's bowlers. He streaked the best of them. His experience shone through. 10 overs, 1 for 42. But they're going around the park a bit. I think a crisis of confidence is a problem for the new captain, Brian Murphy. 280 then if Zimbabwe are to win the game. That is a rate of 5.6 and over. They've got a bit to do.
Grant Flowers opening the batting with Doug Marilia. Marilia will take strike, and let's just hope that he shows a bit more than he did the other night. He wasn't in for very long, Doug Marilia. That is out. The perfect little outswinger, the Waqar Younis trademark.
An excellent delivery, just on the right line, moving away slightly. Grant Flower sparring at it. Grant Flower just sparring at it, and a little bit of bounce as well. Regulation catch to Omar, and the first wicket gone. Grant Flower's gone for 2. Zimbabwe 5 for 1.
Well, a disastrous start for Zimbabwe. Losing one of their main men, brings Stuart Carlisle to the crease.
See the little bit of extra bounce, which was unexpected, and Grant Flower, very unconvincing shot. The simple catch to Tausek Kumar.
What a magnificent follow-up delivery, the perfect late-in swinger, full of length. Oh, whoopee-doo.
This is great bowling, what could one say? And this man certainly lost nothing of it. Bouncer followed up with a Yorker, a perfect Yorker, right on target. And Marilia does nothing very much. He knew about that. The perfect delivery. So Marilia, he goes, bowled by Wasim Akram, Zimbabwe, 2 down for 5.
Andy Flower at the crease. Super player for Zimbabwe.
He didn't have much of a clue about that. Wasim Akram, the perfect delivery.
Look at the balance in the eyes. Wasim Akram swung in and then straightened a little as well. Just to give you a great view of what's happened. Okay, Younis charges in. And he's clipped that over the top. That's a lovely shot. Good positive stuff from Stuart Carlisle.
Nicely put away by Carlisle. The Zimbabweans cannot get in any way inhibited by the early loss of wickets. They have to keep picking up runs whenever a delivery, a bad one's presented.
That isn't so good, though, at least not from the bowler. Lovely moment for Stuart Carlisle.
The first boundary of Wasim Akram today was the slow ball attempted, but just got enough width. And he was furious, Wasim Akram. Actually, it's the first boundary of the tournament for him. No boundaries yesterday, and that's why he's so disappointed.
Oh, that is a super shot. Lovely, easy, straight drive from Stuart Carlisle.
Zimbabwe 34 for 2. And he's a very sound batsman, Stuart Carlisle. Not a very busy player. A good defense and very compact. Bat and pad close together. And a good straight drive there. Good cricket.
He gave that a good old-fashioned thump through mid-wicket. Shoaib won't like it much.
It wasn't his quickest delivery, just in the 130s. Stuart Carlisle on the front foot. As you said, gave it a thump, a smack. Got the bottom part of the bat. It didn't matter much. Big gap on the onside there. Reasonable hit. Good shot.
Ah, nicely timed. He's having a good little patch here. Some sloppy bowling from Pakistan's paying the heavy price.
He was looking to surprise the batsman with the length. Abdul Razak. The line was the problem. The length was okay. Line too much leg stump. And these are easy pickings for international batsmen.
That'll be 4. Very, very strong area for Andy Flower, and really Shoaib Akhtar ought to know that.
And brings up the 50 partnership. Andy Flower, narrowest of gap between the backward point fielder and the point fielder. Always looking to score runs, Andy Flower. Every ball that he faces looks to score off it. And it's come in reasonably good time for Zimbabwe. But their problem really will be the depth in their batting, whether they have that to score 280.
In the air, through the slip cordon, and no chance there whatsoever for the field in the deep, because Shoaib Akhtar bowled that one quite briskly.
Shoaib Akhtar, in fact, has been producing some very good speeds. And once it gets an outside edge, it's not much chance, particularly as there's been a flourish in that bat.
All runs coming quite regularly now for the Zimbabweans. In fact, the boundaries coming quite regularly. Yes, no, wait, there'll be a run out. Sad way to go. Stuart Carlisle was looking so good. No communication with his partner. Always is a danger area, that mid-wicket area, where both the partners need to call.
That's not really the way they want a partnership like that to end. Stuart Carlisle, call going wrong, and Carlisle sacrificing himself for Andy Flower. He's the man who's their key batsman, but what a fine innings. Carlisle's coming to an end. Run out, Zimbabwe losing their 3rd wicket for 84.
Stuart Carlisle has just been run out. Tawfiq Umar. Abdul Razak, really all he had to do was to remove the bails. Sad way to go. Stuart Carlisle was looking very promising indeed. That's a crucial wicket. Partnership broken through a run out.
That's a good place to hit him. You might mean to do it, but you get 4 all the same.
Yeah, no slips in place. You might as well have a go. You get a bit of a width outside the off stump. Allows you to free up your arms a little and open the face. I would say it was intentional. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. You watch him open the face and away it goes. Good, that's,
well, that's
a loosener. That's good.
Well, that was such a good shot, wasn't it? I mean, he kind of premeditated, set himself to swat it.
You see him, he wants to get onto the front foot. The great players of spin look to get forward. And then if the ball is short, they're good enough to rock back, transfer their weight. And he's just pivoted with this, knows where the gap was through square leg.
Well, that was much better. Oh, hello, out. Got to the wicket. Not sure he likes it, but Pakistan do.
Well, I don't think Shoaib Malik appealed at all. He looked surprised. It appeared to me that he actually whacked the pitch with the toe of the bat. The replay will show us anyway. But the umpire's given him out, and you've got to go. Here we go. You have a look at Malik. The noise was there, but see the surprise? Oh, I've got a wicket. Thank you very much. A bit of doubt there.
But it's such a noise, isn't it? Oh, well, Dion Abraham's gone for 12. Zimbabwe 112 for 4. Well, Zimbabwe have promoted Heath Streak, and I think that's the right move. They do need some experience, firstly, to go with Andy Flower, and secondly, they need an injection.
Malik is in close. The ball goes away, and he's late. Just a fraction late. I just think that he hit the pitch. And he's disappointed. Shoaib Malik didn't even appeal. Here it is. Just drifts away a fraction. See how he's late? He's clipped. The noise came late. The ball was passed. Oh, thank you. All right.
It's nicely driven by Heath Streak on the offside. It's perfectly timed. Square of the wicket for 4.
There isn't much spin for the off-spinner. He's using the straight one more frequently than the off-spinner. So opening the face of the bat was Heath Streak. Placed it nicely in the area between the two fielders.
So Heath Streak has been promoted ahead of Irwin. Thought that that's beautifully struck. What a good shot, using his feet and hitting him right over the bowler. Straight on to this long off boundary for 6. What superb timing.
Big man using his big shoulders and the big heavy bat to great effect. Nice picture, that one. Just have a look at this. Stepping out, beautifully balanced. And it sails into the stands.
That's up in there, but oh, that's messed down there. So Heath Streak chancing his arm, and good fortune coming his way. Abdul Razak making a total mess of it.
I wonder why he dropped this one, because he had a good look at it, ample time to get underneath that one.
Hold him! What a good delivery that was. Shoaib Malik going through the gate. Andy Flower losing concentration, and a big wicket for Pakistan.
Well, I think it's the angle that troubled him. The ball was never going to spin. What a big wicket this is. No spin, came in with the angle. And Andy Flower just playing the wrong line. And the ball finding that big gap between bat and pad. What a priceless wicket this is. Andy Flower gone for 51. Zimbabwe 131 for 5.
Trevor Gripper, the new batsman, age 25. He's playing in his first one-day international.
We'll wonder why a well-set batsman and a batsman as good as Andy Flower played such a wrong line. It was never going to spin. Maybe a lapse of concentration, as you said, Ranjit, or maybe playing for the spin. But really, it was just about 4 inches a little too wide playing that shot.
Another big appeal. And that might be close. The batsman taken unawares. Gripper waiting for the umpire's decision. And the Pakistanis, they are confident.
Well, all sorts of problems for the debutant. First the leg before appeal, rebounds off his thigh pad. Oh, the bat is in the air. Ranjit.
He's gone, there's no doubt about that. Gripper, he certainly was taken unawares, and good reflex action by Rashid Latif. And there you are, Gripper's bat is in the air. There's no doubt about it.
This is something that you would expect from somebody like Rashid Latif. He's always been a street-smart cricketer. Just his expression after that brilliance just tells you the character of the man. Well, not a happy debut with the bat. Trevor Gripper gone for a duck. 132 for 6.
So Sean Irwin, he's come at last. Another good delivery is given out, caught behind. So Afridi strikes once again, and Irwin's presence hasn't made too much of a difference.
It's all happening here in Sharjah, and the wicketkeeper Rashid Latif very much in the thick of action here. It's again the quicker delivery. He just stopped bowling leg spinner. Shahid Afridi gets a thin outside edge, and that's a good catch. There was a reasonable deflection after the ball hit the bat. Rashid Latif on song, Pakistan on song. Zimbabwe 132 for 7. So another look at that run out. See, that intention was there for taking the run. That's why it will go down in the scorebook as a run out. And as if that wasn't enough for Zimbabwe, and that's a good catch. There was a strong edge.
That must be out. Yes, it is. Ball's cutting down, and Shoaib Malik strikes again.
Well, the young boy is all smiles, and why not? His third wicket. And this time it's not the straight through, it's the ball that spins and also keeps low. It was short enough to pull, but really it's the bounce that does Brian Murphy. But having said that, just got the feeling may have just missed the leg stump. We'll of course have another look when we come back. Brian Murphy gone for duck. Zimbabwe 138 for 8.
Gary Brent comes in.
The ball got a bit of spin and stayed low, but I tell you what, it hit the left pad before it hit the right one, and really for my money that was probably missing leg stump.
Interesting to see how far behind Brent was, particularly that right pad. That's a quick delivery, ball there. That really came in like fire. He had no answer to it at all. Harry Brent just found the ball just too fast for him.
That was nothing like a spinner. He shouldn't be calling himself a leg spinner. This is just seam bowling. Hand behind the ball, and it really sped through the surface. No chance for Gary Brent. He's gone for 2. 146 for 9, Zimbabwe.
So Travis Friend, he's a new batsman.
Such speed that Shahid Afridi has in his quicker deliveries. Just had to find the target.
It's nicely flicked away between the two, the square leg and the fine leg for 4. The placement excellent.
Taken on the full, and he's got the gap as well. Maybe some fingertips on its way, but he gets 4 hours. Travis Friend.
I've come in to take the last wicket, and I think that's slipped a bit, and it deserved 4 runs. Steams in. Oh, the perfect Yorker. What a beauty. And that was quick. Delighted fans Sanjay, Zimbabwe just not quite up to it, eh?
Really, I mean, they hung in there, the number 11 batsman and the number 6 batsman. In the process, got a record stand as well. The 10th wicket stand is the highest they've got against Pakistan, Zimbabwe, but this is what we expect from somebody like Shoaib Akhtar. Got a bit of a boot on the way, but the deflection still carried on to the stumps. Just too good for Travis Friend.
So there we go. Aurelia was the first to go. Flower each for 2. Carlisle and Andy Flower, terrific partnership that, 43 and 51. Street came up the order to try and keep things going, but then there was a bit of a collapse after that, and all in all a pretty ordinary effort. So 39.1 overs and all out. Wasim Akram was just absolutely magnificent again tonight. 6 overs, 1 for 16. Waqar Younis, 5 overs, 1 for 20. Shoaib Akhtar bowled quick at times, 1 for 40. Abdul Razak always looks pretty good, didn't pick up a wicket, none for 30 off 7. And the spinners came in. Afridi, 2 for 21, and Shoaib Malik bowled his off spinners pretty well tonight, 3 for 42.
Well, we're ready with the presentation here. Let me first introduce the presentation part to everyone here. Clive Lloyd, CBE here to my right, Mr. Salman Iqbal, CEO of ARY Digital, and Ashraf Sajid, Marketing Manager, Middle East, Samsung Electronics, Gulf. Welcome, gentlemen. First, can I once again invite Brian Murphy to have a word with us? Well, bad luck, Brian. Another tough day at the office.
Yes, it was tough. I thought the Pakistanis batted very well. We bowled them a few too many free balls, and they were allowed to get onto a good platform on their score. And we only had one significant partnership in the batting. Unfortunately, we couldn't get close to their score.
You were clearly thwarted by their very good batting.
Yes, that's correct. When you put a 280 score, then it's a pretty daunting task, but you need wickets in hand.
Well, the first half of the tournament is over now, Brian. What do you have for the second half? Well, do you think you'll make any changes or approach the game differently?
Well, we might make a few changes, but we're going to approach the game in a positive attitude and try to win the next couple. Yeah.
Well, good luck for the rest of the time.
Thank you, Ramesh.
Brian Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. And may I now invite the winning captain, Mr. Waqar Younis. Well then, Waqar, you'd be happy with the performance today?
Yeah, very happy. Since yesterday, actually, we struggled a little bit yesterday, and I think the boys played really well, especially the batters. They got in and they took their time, and I think that's what we needed.
Well, partnerships were crucial today. You didn't have any against Sri Lanka last night, but today it worked well.
Yeah, I think, as I said, everybody chipped in, played really well, especially Shahid Afridi and Saeed Anwar. They really stood in, and they took their time, and that's what we needed. And probably we needed some more innings before we play a big one.
Well, we saw yourself and some of the fielders struggling with the dew. You know, it was difficult to grip the ball. Do you think dew will play a major part in the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, it's a little difficult to say because someday it is and someday it's quite dry. So you got to take a chance because the ball really swings in the evening, and we have got a good strike bowlers, so we got to take a bit of chance in the evening.
Well, the strike bowlers, well, the fast bowlers bowled really well against Sri Lanka. Today, the spinners really did a fine job.
Yeah, I mean, probably the game was more or less over by the time the spinners came, and that's why I just gave them a little bit of chance to see.